It's like from two sides of Italy, over like 5 days. But bro, like you race to like a racetrack. You do like a 10 lap race there. Then you race to these things called like special stages, which are like these race stages like in the hills. And I had my sister as the navigator. And you don't know where you're going. And then basically it's like, you know, if you've seen those like rally races where it's like, you know, sharp left, fast right, whatever. And you're just going as fast as possible up like the hills and short corners. So, yeah, it was really cool, bro, I must say. But yeah, so the footage there would have been insane. But yeah, so it's a shame. But hopefully next time I'm on that side, I can try to help them find it.
Bro, yeah, please, bro, that would be mad. And obviously, like, you know, for someone who doesn't really know too much about the race, what would you say it really is, like, you know, just to give people like context about the race?
So I'm gonna pull up some information so I have it. So it's called the Modena Cento Ore. So it's basically a long distance race from Rome to Modena. Basically, it's over this. Every year it's different because this was the 25-year anniversary. They elongated it, so they made it more days. So yeah, bro, you basically it was over 5 days. I'm sorry, I've got my stuff out here. Just
no worry, bro.
Good. So you start in Rome, beautiful Rome. You did almost like a parade, like past the Colosseum through Rome, which was incredible. And then essentially what you do is you race on the streets of Italy, each section. So it would start like you start in Rome. My sister would be the navigator, and she'd navigate me basically for me driving as safely but fastly as possible to called the Vallelunga. The track is called Vallelunga. So you arrive at Vallelunga, you do practice session and then qualifying in the 10-lap race. And it's all with essentially vintage cars, all types of cars. If it's like Ferraris, Porsches, Lotuses, there's a whole bunch of them, bro. So really, really cool, but stressful. I only started racing, in 2023, so it's still quite nerve-wracking. I was obviously very lucky to get that opportunity. Bro, so after that you basically finish the race and you basically have a time limit to get to the next stage, which would be like when you have lunch, for example. You have to get there before whatever it is, 1 p.m. Then you'd have lunch for like 20 minutes, then you'd get back on the road and race to the first special stage. Every day there's 2 special stage races where each car goes once at a time, and it's like a 10-kilometer distance. Bro, that's mainly like in the hills of very like short, how do you say, like short, close quarter roads. It's probably the most stressful. So I have to get my sister navigating, and bro, it's going as fast as possible and not knowing where to go. Right, it'd be like, dude, it's stressful. And sometimes she'd lose her place, so you'd have to just fly like blind. But bro. Dude. So from there, just to get to closer, the first day we ended in a place called Assisi, which is kind of like near the center of Italy. In the morning, we raced at Autodromo dell'Umbria, which is probably one of the smaller tracks. And again, every day 2 special stages thereafter. Third place we stopped was Firenze in Florence, which was a beautiful one. They had a gala dinner that night in the center of Florence, which is really cool. And you obviously meeting a lot of different people, and it's really special. And the next day I was at Mugello circuit, which is a beautiful circuit, bro. It's I think there's been a few F1 races in the past, if I'm not mistaken. So it was so special to be on a track that, like, my favorite racing driver is Hamilton, so that he'd raced in that. It's a cool feeling, bro. So I really enjoyed that. And again, every day 2 special stages, and then let me check this. Then For the day 3 evening and day 4 evening, we stayed at this place in this town called Cervia, which is like on the coast of Italy, which is also beautiful, bro. And we raced at the Misano World Circuit, which is amazing, bro. I think that was probably my best race out of all of them. But yeah, there's a lot of really fast straights on that track, bro. So it was really cool. And then the last day, you race to Modena. You race to essentially Imola, the track Imola, which is where I think often there's F1 fights or F1 races. It's also the track where Senna passed away.
Yeah.
When he crashed passed away. But yeah, that's my favorite track of all time. It was special to race at that place. Yeah, bro. And then you finish in Modena.
Fucking mad, bro. And then, like, is it important in the race, like where you're placed, or is it more just like for vibes and?
Yeah, so I guess you can choose. For some people, they want to come first, and it's like a long distance race, right? So some people are taking extremely serious. They're trying to win everything. They're barely taking stops. They're barely going to the bathroom. They're trying to do it as quick as possible. It's like a long distance race, right? So there are people like that. And the competition I was in it's literally called the competition element. So I was trying my best, but obviously my first time I wasn't trying to win anything. So I was pushing, and obviously I'm a new driver, but I wouldn't say competing for first overall. They have different like classes depending on the car and the age of it and the era it was in, etc. So some of the races in my class I did quite well. So you come like I came top 3 at the Autodromo dell'Umbria one, for example. I think I came second there, which is cool. But overall, no, bro. There's other guys who are beasts who've been racing for years.
Yeah.
But I try to be competitive and go as fast as I can, but obviously you look after the car and drive safely.
Fucking bad, bro. And you were the only South African there, or were there other South Africans in the space?
Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah, I was the only South African. But there was people from all over, bro. People from Germany, Italy, obviously, the UK, Austria, America, Lebanon. I can't remember the other ones, but yeah. There's a whole bunch of nations there. But yeah, definitely the only one from SA. And we had the ZA number plates, which is really
mad.
Cool.
Bro, that's mad, bro.
It's a rep in a small way.
That's mad, man. And what would you say you learned about the most, like, while you were on the track? Like, what are the few lessons where you're like, damn, I didn't know that this could happen, you know?
Yeah, on the track, so the race is a lot more intense because it's obviously a lot closer with all the cars.
Yeah.
I'd say there it's like, with adrenaline rushing through your veins and trying to drive safely but as fast as possible. There's like a knife's edge you have to try balance, right? It's like the balance of going too fast or over pushing and trying to be safe, as well as like with so much happening and so much pressure and all that kind of stuff. I think just trying to keep composed and keep a level head. I'd say that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
I think what I've learned from driving in general is like trying to push and be as fast as possible, but keeping a level head. So I'd say keeping a level head is probably the biggest thing I learned, bro. And I think the competition as a whole, like having to stay locked in, and you can't really make any mistakes. You can't take the wrong turn when you're trying to get to the next stage. When you're on track, it's you have to be really locked in. You can't afford any mistakes, right? So the mental discipline is probably the hardest. I think that's with driving. Probably the most important thing is keeping your head and judgment of when to be fast, when to be conservative, when to push, when to try overtake. Bro, keeping your head and staying level-headed, keeping calm, but disciplined. Being revved up enough to be competitive. It's a mixture.
Bro, it actually sounds mad, bro. And obviously because you weren't there, or like you weren't there for that long. how do you necessarily like practice for something like that, bro? Like, how do you, you know, even physically, how do you ensure that you're ready for that type of race?
You know, the beauty is that I was able to access a simulator, so I was able to practice all the tracks at least beforehand, which was really helpful. Obviously, it wasn't with the car and the simulator, but at least learning the line, the rough break points, etc. I think it's really helpful. Just to it's like studying for a test, right? Like, if you know what you're in for to an extent, then you can. All you need to worry about on the day, if you're at the tracks, is essentially how the car handles it and when, how you can tweak what you know to best fit the car.
Yeah.
But other than that preparation, bro, like I think like obviously it fatigues your body. So the first day or two, like, you're a bit stiff, but your body gets used to it.
Yeah.
But it's more the mental fatigue, to be honest with you, bro. So it's really taxing on the mind to stay concentrated and to not get too tired and stuff. So I'd say, you have to just keep going, bro. So lots of coffee, lots of water and hydration, and bro. I don't know. I think I really like developed a lot of mental strength from doing this. Genuinely, I think it taught me a lot from that perspective. But definitely, I think the main preparation that you could do is learning the tracks. And there was an option to learn the special stages, which are those close quarter, short time trial races, but I actually didn't do that. I preferred not knowing, and my sister kind of telling me on the day. It was quite fun. Which was a bit of like race prep or learning you can do, but yeah.
Fucking mad, bro. And what would you say? You know, obviously getting into that race, you know, you've learned so much from it. But what was the most memorable thing that you remember about the race?
I would say, on a personal note, like being able to do that with my sister was a really special thing. You know, you're driving long distances and you've got these helmets on with mics on, so you know you're spending a lot of time together. You're talking to each other. Both of us being Italian, being able to explore that the country together was beautiful. So I think those things, especially in the high pressure moments, like the special stages where like the pressure's on, you can't make any mistakes. I think that's like a very special moment. And my dad was also there. He was like following us. So being able to see my dad and my sister when I'm on the track, for example, was really cool and memorable. And then other than that, I'd say the Imola race was really memorable. Not cool. It's my favorite track of all time. Senna, who's probably the best driver ever, had raced on there, obviously, most F1 drivers as well. So I think that was really special, bro. It made it feel quite grand. But
that's mad, bro. And like, bro, obviously in the whip, you guys are strategizing, giving you the directions. But is it very tense, or can you guys also just like speak about like general things?
100%. I think it's a mixture, bro. Like on the long drive, so like let's say it's a 45-minute drive to the next stage, and it's mainly just on the road. There you're talking, you're laughing, I don't know, singing if you want to, because it's just the sound of an engine, right? Which is beautiful. But it is long, bro. It's hours. He's driving for about probably 8 to 10 hours a day. So it's just it's long distances. So you definitely have time to talk, and it's light and it's beautiful. You can look at the scenery while you're driving. It's beautiful areas of Italy, so you're appreciating it. There's also a little bit of stress of obviously trying to pass cars that are slower, being road cars even. You try to find people who are in the race, who are going a similar speed, and you keep with them. Bro. There are a lot of special moments in terms of being like very chilled and lighthearted, and this gets to stages where it's like, you need to lock in now.
Bro, I fuck with that, bro. And it's like looking at obviously preparing for something like that. It's also like a competition, but there's also so many like in between moments where you guys can just chat.
Exactly.
Bro, how does it, I think obviously from a mental standpoint, it's like, what is making you say, you're like, this is actually a competition, we need to go, you know? Like, well, what are those moments? Is it like someone going past you? Is it like, what is it that makes you, you know, lock in once again?
Yeah, I get you. I guess the beauty of this is that it's like split up into different sections. So when you get to the racetrack, or when you get to the special stage, that's when it's like, okay, it's time to lock in, because it kind of forces you to be like in that race mode. And like, so it's an interesting feeling. Like when you get into like, okay, I need to lock in, I need to be serious. It's race mode. Like you kind of become very serious. The adrenaline starts pumping, and I think that's where like your mind really locks in. Outside of that, because you've had this because it takes a lot of like mental energy. It drains you quite a lot because you have to be very focused. I think outside of those moments, it's like a breath of fresh air, and you can kind of relax and go. So I think the stages and how it's structured really helps with that.
Yeah.
You do kind of get into like a bit of a flow state. So like in the way that like when you're even on the roads, you kind of go going at speed that your mind and your gets used to. And you kind of just like, have you ever had it like when you're driving on the highway, like you're like, oh shit, I've actually been driving for the last 20 minutes, you weren't even really concentrating. Obviously I'm concentrating, but you know what I mean? Like you kind of doing it all literally subconsciously. So
Oh, man. Big plan. Bro, it sounds so, but it sounds so surreal, bro. Like just, you know, hearing about the experience, and you know, like it's as much as, you know, you're connecting, you're having beautiful moments, you have different parts of the race, you know, and also you need to lock into like competition mode again. You know, I really think it really is like a crazy mental state, you know. And tell me a bit more about the car, bro. Like, how did the car come about? Who's building it? Yeah, just give me more about the car.
So the car was basically prepared, and we had the team called Pastorelli Classic Cars. I'll send you the Instagram after this. But they're these guys based in Maranello. The one guy, Nicky Pastorelli, it's his business. He used to be a professional F1 tester, like a race tester, or what's the word? Test driver is actually the word for F1 cars, and he was in F2 at a stage. So he's like the best driver I've probably ever met. But yeah, bro. So he started this company, Pastorelli Classic Cars, who restores, repairs, classic cars, which is great. And yeah, the car race was a Daytona. I'll get the exact classification of it because it's actual classification, which I need something. Or can I send that to you after?
Yeah, you can send it after.
The actual full name.
Yeah.
Because I think it's a special car. It's the color of it is Lambrusco red, which is Lambrusco is a famous wine in the region of Modena and Maranello. Yeah. Basically like a sparkling red wine. So the car itself is like a bit of like a glittery element into it, so that's why it has like a bit of shine. And yeah, bro, it's a really special car. So I was lucky. It's a V12. So it's powerful, bro, and on the straights, like your ears actually start hurting. It's so loud.
Bro, and how far did you push it speed wise?
I'm not sure, but it can go pretty easily. So it's for the age. It's this car made in the 70s. For that era, it can go pretty fast. I actually have to check on some of the things. I mean, in the video I sent you.
Yeah.
I think it went like. Let me check. Because whatever speed I went there, probably a lot faster. Actually, honestly, it's probably a bad thing to do as a driver. I don't check the speed while I'm racing. I'm looking at the road, bro. There's so many things I'm thinking about, man. But let me find the bit quick. Because this is like a short straight, right?
Yeah.
So let me check. You get to above I'll probably say you get into around 250. Around there, 250 k's an hour.
Man.
Which is pretty fast, bro.
Man, that's fast, bro. What? Nah,
Yeah.
clean, bro.
And I'll search also what the max speed of the car is.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh, bro, that's fire, bro. And when you finally cross the line, bro, what is that feeling like when you've crossed the finish line?
it's actually a sad story. We on the last track on the last day, near the end, we had problems with the car, so we actually weren't able to finish, bro, which is so sad because you do 5 days of all this long distance racing, all the hard part done, and then to have difficulties not be able to finish was really upsetting, bro. So I'm gonna have to try and do it again, just so I can finish, because it was literally like after the track there was literally the last drive, which was probably like a 30-40 minute drive, and we're done on the roads. So all the hardest parts were done. So I think that's probably the only terrible part about the whole thing, but I think it's just going to make me want to do it again. Yeah, bro, I don't know, I can't tell you, which is really painful to say, but we'll do it again successfully and probably be faster.
Bro, but that's 100% a reason to go back, bro, you know? That's 100% a reason to go back. And would it be with the same team, same vibe? How would you do it differently, or how would you prepare for this next one?
Yeah, ideally I would do it with the same team. I'd probably be a lot better because I'd know what to expect. I think doing it all for the first time with new eyes is great, but knowing what to expect and the difficulties and the mental challenges you go through over the 5 days, I think having that in my arsenal as an experience now would be a lot better. I'd probably pace myself a bit better as well, just in terms of like, I don't know, from a mental fatigueness perspective. But I'll definitely probably do it with my sister as well. She's actually a really good navigator, which is actually underrated, bro. You need a really good navigator. You need them to know what's happening, because you can't even use like Waze on your phone or whatever. It's just like a book, like a map book, like in the old days, bro. So she had to be locked in. So I definitely, if I could, I would do this again. Bro. And the Pastorelli team is the best, bro. Like, that's where they're based, what they know, the cars they work on. They're crazy.
Bro, that's mad. And would your sister ever drive, or she stays on the?
Well, actually, I was actually asking her. I think she said she'd be keen to do like the driving on the roads. She could do that, like driving from stage to stage. But I think she would struggle to do the special stages or the actual races, I think. So maybe I have to share. I don't know if I'd want to, but maybe I'd have to just. Also, as a navigator, bro, I don't know how good of a navigator I'd be. But I wouldn't be as good as her, that's for sure.
Bro. No, but that's so sick, bro. And obviously can't wait till you get to your next one. And ensure obviously that, bro, this time you cross that line, you know?
Definitely will.
Bro, because bro, just looking at how you've described the whole thing, bro, it's such a special race, bro. Such a special race, in Italy, where the greats have also driven. And now, bro, the fact that you're there, I think it's like, what's the next stage? Like, what's the next level from there?
Yeah, bro. I mean, listen, it's the biggest privilege you could ask for, bro. So, I mean, I feel very lucky to have done that. I don't know where I want to go with racing. I think I was too old when I started to get to a really serious place, and I enjoy the fun parts of it. I think if you take it too seriously, or if I take it seriously now, it'll probably add more stress and probably take a bit away of the enjoyment and the appreciation of it, because you're just only wanting to win or be competitive, whatever it is. So I think for now, I'd still try and to keep it on a how do you say it, like a competitive nature, but like still enjoying it and from a relaxed manner. I would like to do more races like that. I know there's one called the Tour de France. Obviously, that's in France. I would love to do stuff like that. My dad obviously got me into racing. He used to be a racing driver back in his day. He used to race for BMW here in SA. So, I'd love to do a race with him. I know he's done the 24-hour Le Mans, the classic car version. So maybe one day I could do that with him. That would probably be my ultimate goal. And I think before he gets too old, bro, I'd love to do that with him. I think that would be the pinnacle for me, bro. So I think that's the ultimate goal. If I could do the 24-hour Le Mans classic car version with him, I think that'd be the ideal one. But I think I need to get a lot better before then. So it's a lot of work to do.
Yo, my bro, thank you so much, bro, like for just telling us about your experience, and just giving more context around what it is. And yeah, bro, like if we can like take down the story, be able to like tell the world about it, bro, it's such a privilege as well, and I really appreciate you even saying, yo, let's go, let's do it. It means everything, bro.
Thank you, bro, of course.
Bro, I'm even inspired now, bro. I'm like, fuck, it sounds so crazy. So
yeah, bro, of course, man. Yeah, I'm
very,
very lucky, dude, I must say. And of course, dude, thank you for asking me to interview this. It's so special, and it's actually made me miss this quite a lot, bro. It happened like a while ago now, so
yeah,
it's making me miss it a bit, but yeah.
Nah, my bro, but have a lovely day. I really appreciate it, bro.
Of course, Machi, anytime. And I'll send you some more information that I can, just so you can, have information on Pastorelli, the car, a bit more, etc. And yeah, bro, of course. Hopefully I'll see you out soon, bro. I've been
you locked up,
trying
bro.
to make drop, but exactly, bro. You'll see you on the street soon, bro.
Listen, I will make it happen, bro. Summer's now, don't worry. Summer's now, bro. But appreciate it, my blood. Have a good day.
What's my bro?
And we'll chat
you
soon,
too, my G. It's good to chat, bro.
Good to chat, my
All
bro.
the best.